The first issue I want to address is the environment and climate change. This issue is very important. It's tantamount to anything we have faced before. And for some reason, it's a contentious issue, when it really shouldn't be. On the bright side, I think the largest point of contention is not the fact that something has to be done, but how we go about doing it. Protecting the environment and addressing climate change will define the next few generations. Our actions and the actions of past generations have put the security of future generations at risk. The consequences of these actions have destroyed habitats, species, and entire ecosystems. The monetary costs associated with climate change are increasing every year and really can't and shouldn't be ignored. These costs are paid for by all of us, financially and otherwise, whether you realize it or not. Federal funds for disaster relief, rising energy costs, crop losses from droughts and floods, fighting the spread of invasive species, and more. These are real costs, and we pay them every day. The health-related costs are just as bad, with water and air pollution and extreme weather contributing to severe health conditions and rising healthcare costs. In addition to these, there are impacts on areas we don't directly pay for. Call them social costs if you like. These are the extreme droughts or increased flooding or life-threatening temperatures in developing countries, where the people don't have the means to combat them. The gradual destruction of coral reefs and oceanic ecosystems, and the fact that nearly 1 million plant and animal species are now in danger of extinction, largely from human activity. I'm not saying these things to scare you, I'm just saying them because they are real. They are happening, and we are paying for them, financially and with our lives. And fixing them involves everyone. Despite these things, we are not at the point where we can't correct our mistakes. So whether you view the problem through the lens of science, from a moral perspective, or economically, the logical and most feasible solution involves altering our actions to build a sustainable world. This is not an issue that will resolve itself. We have to do this together. We can start to offset our carbon footprint and in the process become energy independent by moving to clean, renewable energy. Technology will assist in revolutionizing our infrastructure and getting us to a net zero carbon footprint. Focusing on local economic stability and small-scale farming is another huge step in the right direction. But a vital part of our move to reverse climate change and protect our environment is through a change in our norms. We need to be aware of our actions and their consequences, not through force, but through choice. Protecting the environment and addressing climate change is not a partisan issue. It has nothing to do with the left or the right. There are no teams to claim victory. We all lose by doing nothing. We win by doing it together. How we get there is one thing, but what matters most is that we are on the same page and we do actually get there.